Is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I never understand why people use their phone numbers and then send text messages with racial slurs attached to it, especially with the stuff that's been going on with racism in America already from the door. And then you're going to send a racist text to me. Like, that's going to bother me at the end of the day. First things first, I'm going to turn my classical music down. I think we're on the other one. Where are the fire sticks at? Some little motes are in here. So you would think that somebody would have some sort of common sense, but apparently they don't. Turn this down because we can't figure out where the remote controls are. It's probably in my pocket, knowing me. No, not my pocket. So anyway, another one to add to the collection. And does this bother me? No, it's not the first time I've been called the N-word, please. But people who say that word basically feel that they're hurting someone's feelings at the end of the day. Fire stick. There you go. No, you're not hurting my feelings. No, I'm not upset. No, I'm not crying or any of that stuff at the end of the day. Ooh, no. It's sad that your mindset thinks that way. And we only did 2 demonstrations. Talked about 3 people in that demonstration. We talked about Solid Wake 5. We talked about 3. We talked about Solid Wake 5, Crow 1176. I told you he has a habit with racial slurs because we have caught him in other forum sites, and we also caught him on a What's Up carrying on in air, and that's why he rushed so quick to go over to contact that other guy to remove his address from that other fella because, yeah, that got out, he'd have been in trouble. So the only 3 people we had that discussion on would be 3 individuals. Keep in mind, the one person that would have the most pressure at the end of the day wouldn't be so much Partey, it would be Crow 1176, because he has 2 challenges right now with his name attached to it. The black and white free paint. I told you, didn't I say that was going to spark some anger? Well, this is something you should be doing anyway. If you're upset and angry and you want to use anonymous numbers, you know your number can be traced, right? All that can be traced at the end of the day. But we knew where it comes from. We know. It ain't the first time we got anonymous numbers from this joker before. Our anonymous emails, our fake YouTube accounts, all kinds of stuff we dig up on this guy. But who would be the one person that would be the most angriest over the video we just did? And I would say it'd be Crow 1176. You know why? Because you're the only one that got a challenge from us. You got a challenge that was supposed to be, we're still going to be, today. You reacted the same. Matter of fact, that call came through. It's 9 calls that came through on that number. And then we check the text messages, and that's what comes up. So you're the only person, again, who has a challenge. We didn't give Partey a challenge. We didn't give the other guy a challenge. Only you had the challenge. And the challenge was basically to do the black and white house paint challenge, which you're supposed to do. For the fact that you got that angry and that upset over something like that, clearly shows that you have a lot that you are hiding from your customers. It's your video. You have to understand that. It's not mine. It's yours. Your deleted video. And it shows you in that video making a black and white paint product. So you should be doing some kind of demonstrations to back your product. As in, on my demonstrations, I have to back my products against black house paint. There's your black house paint and all kinds of stuff we have to do at the end of the day. Now that's what I have to do. I have to back my products up. So let me get this straight. When you guys are called to back your products up, that's considered to be an insult towards you? Like everybody's going to believe whatever you say out of your mouth at the end of the day. You have to back your products up, whether you like it or not. Because we've seen how you guys react and how you carry on. It's unbelievable. Let's go over to the fact that I can pull up messages straight from your account, talking to you on your website, of you calling us all kinds of nasty comments at the end of the day. Even with Partey. But I don't know. Partey usually doesn't hide behind anything. He comes straight forward. He gets embarrassed, but he comes straight forward. So, calling me a racial slur is not going to bother me in any way. It just makes you look sad at the end of the day that you have to use those words. Now, he may deny and said, nope, never made the phone call. It's not me at the end of the day. It's somebody else. It's this, that, and the other, so forth and so forth. At the end of the day, it all comes from you three. It does. It all ties up to you guys. Just like when we caught the other guy, we busted him doing fake demonstrations on about our products, busting them with fake receipts. You guys all know each other. This is what you guys do. So when y'all guys do this, we post your numbers. Now the other guy who came with the racial slurs, I don't know where he came from, but it's funny and it's interesting the timing. The timing. Now, is this crow behind this number? We don't know. We never picked up. We don't know. We didn't pick up. Is it retaliation for asking him to go out and do the demonstration of the black and white paint? Yeah, it is. Because you're the only person we gave a challenge to. We didn't give it to anybody else. And I've already seen your handiwork already on a couple of different, like I said, that Instagram account with some people. You got nasty with them over there. So you do have a habit of saying that word. Now, is this directly from him? No. Like I said, we never picked up the call. But we do know the funny thing about it is I did say there in the video, the minute we put a challenge on him, he's going to go into a rant. He's going to carry on. He's going to upset and get angry. What are you upset about? Is that not you in the demonstration? Is that not you? You have to, so what? You got to go back your product up. You should be backing your product up. What's the problem? Instead of you making memes and trying to put pornography nonsense on my site, because it doesn't show up, I keep telling you that, I had to review it first. I don't know why you put the effort out on it. I had to review it before it's seen. If I comment on it, it gets reviewed. If I don't, it just stays there. Nobody sees it. So the fact you go through all of this, and like I said, all this energy, you could have already did these challenges already. You could have ordered the paint already from the website, but all you do is rant. So instead of you making memes, instead of you calling, and he used to call by phone. We had incidents where we were buying product from him, and he was calling the phone, over and over and over again. Even wanted to rant in the middle of orders. On the orders, you got rants on your orders, carrying on and acting up. And all you're being asked to do is to track your product. All your customers buying a free product. And you're upset and angry over that. So if any memes pop up, anything pops up, that clearly shows that you can't back your product. The only way that you can retaliate is to get angry and start posting memes instead of you backing your product up. That doesn't hurt me in any way, but it hurts you. Because all I have to do is take one of those memes, a couple of those memes, and say, hey, look, this is the fellow right here, very unprofessional. This is how he carries himself. Nobody wants to touch you because that's how you react. When I ordered paint from you, what did I say in the video? I am your customer. At the end of the day, treat me as your customer. You send me black paint. And not only did you send me black paint, but you punctured a hole in the side of it so it deliberately leaked. And you signed your name to a package. You don't listen, man. You think you're being, the sad thing about it is with you, Fernando, the sad thing about it is the very people that you think support you don't. That's the sad thing. These are the kind of people that watch you drive over a cliff and laugh for an amusement. They egg you on this dumb stuff. If I got somebody saying, hey, look, you can make memes of him. No, I'm not making any memes of him. Why would I going to waste my time, make myself look like I'm immature and an idiot at the end of the day to follow behind him? No, I'm good. We're going to keep the path we've been doing. Just doing what we do, exposing him, and that's what we're going to do. But your people tell you to go do this stuff, and you go do it. Go ahead, Crow, go do it here, so. And you embarrass yourself. You give us tons of ammunition on you. It's unbelievable. Look at that. Signed your name to a package and gave us a black product and then lost the claim. You lost the claim. That makes it even worse. So now it makes you look like you, man, we should put to the door. Don't buy from him. He commits mail fraud. And it's right there. We're not lying. It's right there. Then you lost your claim against PayPal. Look, man, you're the only person that got put on blast like that. You matched the network rate 773. You can't back your products at the end of the day. We're still requesting for you to order paint from us, but you haven't done yet. We've ordered multiple orders from you. I got multiple unboxings. I have demonstrations on eBay of you pulling down your account. Even in the middle of an eBay transaction, he sat up there and lied and said, oh no, we can't ship to your address, it's unshippable. Oh, that's funny because we got a tracking number from you that shows we had an item that was shipped here and it made it to destination, shows the tracking number was delivered, package was delivered. Then he had nothing left. He pulled the account. And y'all do this to yourselves. So look, this is what you need to do. You know, anytime you post anything, or if we can't say, let's say, because I don't pick up the phone on that kind of nonsense. We just post the numbers. The one guy who went in on called us a racial slur, he had to change his numbers, because he was receiving death threats at the end of the day. People are pretty finicky now. What's going on with racism in America, and you want to basically send something like that? Not saying him. I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. For the person who sent it, your number's on blast. Your number's about to be on blast on Instagram in a few minutes. Don't do dumb stuff at the end of the day. And like I said, it's definitely, we're going to say you didn't make it, but we're going to say it extended from you. And the reason why is because you're the only person that we gave a challenge to by the day. We didn't get one to Partey. Partey didn't get one from us. We talked about Partey, but we didn't give a challenge. You got the challenge. You got today to make that product live on YouTube. That's a lot of freaking pressure right there. That's a ton of pressure. So we know we're extended from. And you use the word mud paint. That's your word. It is. Got to be careful by using keywords. It picks up pretty quickly. Yeah. Yeah, we know already just by reading the message. Now, does that bother me? No. It shows at the end of the day that you are very intimidated. When you curse, when you carry on, when you act up that way, when you say things like that, that doesn't bother me. It shows me that your feathers are ruffled and you are now painted into another corner. You have until today to get the demonstration done. This is something I shouldn't have to request from you. This is something you should do automatically. Automatically should do this. We do these tests all the time. The black and white paint test. We do them all the time, constantly, all the time. So if we're expected to be on such a high standard for our test, then what about you? If you're going to call your product the best of the best, you're going to have to be to back it up. That's how it works. See what it says? Call me 9 times. Get the challenges done. Angry, upset, man. My goodness. This fact that they don't want anybody, it's a shame because they don't want the customers, like they're going to ask questions. They don't want those customers. They want customers that don't know anything. Like a customer is going to buy a knockoff projector. At the end of the day, they don't know, they're buying it for the first time, and they really don't know about the red tape about buying these projectors, to stay away from them. That's the kind of customers they like, the customers that don't ask a lot of questions. And they could feed them any kind of bullcrap or nonsense they want to at the end of the day. Well, I'm sorry, people. I'm going to make people, you guys, I'm going to make it well aware that what people should be looking for. And you guys have tried everything to try to falsify and make our demonstration so fake, so you can come out on top, but you just keep digging these big holes for yourself. Do I need to embarrass you? I'll place an order for everything you have on your website, and you'll put my money back on my account. Do we need to go down that road today? Do you need that embarrassment? Do you need a reality check? That's sad that I literally have to say that out of my mouth to you. Really sad. So, like I said, get the challenge done so that way you can back your product up. And you should want to do it anyway, regardless of what I said. You should want to do it anyway. It's your customers at the end of the day. They're not mine. They're your customers. You should be able to back your product at the end of the day. If you're getting upset over that, that's not a good sign at all. Let me get one rant, one argue, one upset on your channel. Just one thing. And that basically proves right there from the door you can't back your products. You know how bad of a situation you're in right now? If you even trigger on your channel right now, if you even make a meme or get upset or get angry, it clearly shows that you are upset over the challenge. You can't do anything. Because the problem we have here is how you and Partey backed yourself, painted yourself into these corners. You never ordered the paint. And because we're already almost 2 months in and you haven't placed an order, it clearly shows you can't back your product. And you have faked your demonstrations. And if you were faking your demonstrations, that means you also were faking your demonstrations on your own screen paint product itself. So you can't snap, you can't get upset, you can't get angry, you can't react in any way whatsoever because it's going to show a clear sign that that challenge is basically ruffling your feathers. And if it's ruffling your feathers, that means you can't back up your product. You can't basically prove that you are not selling your customers a free screen paint product. You have until today now. Now, because of all this, we're going to shorten your time. You don't have 3 days anymore. You have 1 day, which is the day. Until then, I have to go downstairs and do a batch number on a 38 black now. Oh, and guess what? I just figured out something pretty cool about the paint. Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. Anyway, we got to get back to work. But yeah, I thought I'd just post this number all over the place. Now, whoever made this call, just to let you know, you're going to have to be changing, and wherever he coached you into doing whatever, because he coaches people to do dumb stuff at the end of the day, and they never learn. They always get their fingers shut in the door. Your number's going to be posted everywhere today. I'm posting this everywhere, so everybody has your number. So they can know that, we just came out of an incident where we just had something bad that went down and involving racing. You really want to put the word nigger, excuse my French people, in a text message to me? Are you kidding me? The way people are heated right now? Yeah, you don't do stuff like that. Let's see. Let's go over to, we're done here. All this is done here, here, and here. Now, for them people that say, are you angry? No, I'm not angry with that. Why would I be angry with that? I ain't the first time they called it N-word. It's sad. I feel sorry for people who do stuff like that. They're really ignorant in the day. You know what the word nigger stands for? It means ignorant. That's what it stands for. You just basically called me something that you were definitely at the end of the day. That makes you ignorant when you say that word. That's what it stands for. So the fact that your mindset thinks that way, that you don't like a person because of the color of their skin, makes you the ignorant person at the end of the day. So it doesn't ruffle my day at all, period. Go ahead, hit that goal, boy. You gotta shoo. It's because they're playing golf. This is a good shot. She's practicing the swing. Here we go, here we go. Up, one leg up, one leg down. You got it, you got it. Come on, there you go. Better than me. Shoot, I messed around. I wouldn't even make that shot. Beautiful. That was a beautiful shot. She didn't think it was that good. It was a good shot. Been landing in a sand dune, so it must be good. Anyway, I can watch you play golf from here. That's what I love about this house. But anyway, yeah, it just makes you ignorant at the end of the day. That's all. It just shows what kind of person you are at the end of the day when you do that. I'm not talking about the other one, Jim. I'm talking about whoever made the phone call right here. It just makes you ignorant at the end of the day because you hate people because of the color of their skin. There's something wrong with you. You need to find God. You need to find God. All right, let me see. We're going from here. We've done all this over here. Yeah, I got to go pop on Instagram for a minute. Pop this number up real quick so people can see the kind of racism people go through. You know what I mean? People carrying on acting up, don't know how to act right in the day. I mean, you texted in? Really? How dumb can you be? Now, I got some friends of mine that are like really serious IT tech. I'm not going to tell you what their tags are, but they're crazy serious IT tech. A nice way of putting it. If I were to slide this over to them right now, they could have you within an hour. But I'm not that type of person. At the end of the day, I leave it in God's hands. God will basically take care of it. All right, with that being said, people, hope you enjoyed the whether I don't know what you would enjoy it. Well, just, yeah, it is. I'm used to saying, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I'm used to saying that, but it's not a demonstration. It's basically just people being ignorant in the day. You see, the one thing I know why I have to deal with this is because I'm the only black person, African American, however way you want to call it, that actually develops this kind of screen paint on this level. Yeah, look it up. So many people that are my color that actually do this. Not a lot. Not a lot. And there's people do reviews and stuff and make actual screen paint products and do things on my level, challenge, anything like that. That'll be me only. I tried to find other people that were just like me that were doing the same thing, and yeah, I usually don't. So we usually have to people doing something different or trying to change things. Yeah, they usually receive a lot of backlash over that. So that's nothing new. It ain't the first time I've actually heard it in a meeting one time. Walked out to a vending machine to get something and came back and caught somebody saying, "Yeah, this little bloggity bliggity blah 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 blah." And the first time I heard it, I opened up the door, just looked at him and said, "Bye." Yes, ain't the first time I heard it. Just some of the things you got to deal with in business, and everybody of any race got to deal with some crazy nonsense at the end of the day. Everybody. It's not saying people, oh, you just black people. No, everybody has to deal with some crazy nonsense. The sad thing about it is you have the normals and you have the ignorance. And the normals and everyday people, whether they be white, Chinese, Russian, whatever you may be this, you may be that at the end of the day, but you always got to deal with some kind of racism. Everybody got to deal with it. So don't think it's just basically me calling the black card saying only all black people. No, all races. My family's all mixed. If you don't know that at the end of the day, yeah, we're all mixed over here. So yeah, everybody deals with everything at the end of the day. It's just sad at the end of the day that you have to deal with those particular type of ignorant people who do not know how to carry themselves. You do not belong among the human race. I hate to say this, but technically, truthfully, if you think that way, you're actually a waste of skin. All right, people, with that being said, hope this person can get their life together, find God, and change their lives. If not, they're destined to bump into the wrong person, and they usually do bump into the wrong people, and those people usually don't forgive at the end of the day. All right, that's basically it for me. I got to get back to work. Thank you all. Gotta go.